This new video shows students running from Lewis and Clark High School while the rest of their classmates remained on lockdown. Police rushed in with guns drawn in response to reports of an active shooter in the school. Those reports turned out to be a hoax. Thanks for joining us. I'm Aaron Luna.
And I'm Kirsten O'Connor. Those students are home tonight with their families, but they may never forget the feelings of fear as officers searched their school. Lewis and Clark High was not the only school taking precautions. Rogers and North Central High School received similar threats and were also placed on lockdown. We have team coverage tonight, and we start with Jordan Smith, who is live at Lewis and Clark with more on what led to the police response.
Well, the nightmare of an active shooter situation sent waves of fear throughout the community. Multiple high schools going into lockdown as police rushed into the building. But it turns out there was no active shooter and everybody was completely safe. Students, parents, and police were all became victims of a horrific trend that's spreading all across the U.S.
4th Avenue was hardly recognizable, illuminated by a sea of flashing red and blue lights. Law enforcement responding to a call of an active shooter at Lewis and Clark High School.
The information was that there was someone actively harming people in the school, that they were armed with a rifle, and that there had been casualties at the location.
But none of that ended up being true. The call, which prompted LC, along with Rogers and North Central High School, to go into lockdown, was a hoax.
We have found that no one has been injured, that the report was not factually based, that it was a fake report.
Students, parents, and staff were the victims of what is known as swatting, a fake emergency phone call designed to dispatch a large number of armed law enforcement to a specific location. These calls are becoming more prevalent across the U.S. On Friday, schools across Montana receiving similar calls. On Thursday, it happened in Oklahoma. And while it's becoming highly common, it's also highly illegal.
Now a criminal investigation has commenced, and the person responsible for making these fake charges or fake calls will face criminal charges.
While no one was hurt, that doesn't erase the lasting impact of fear experienced by students and their parents waiting for answers.
I'm a dad in the school district. I know people in this room and people watching are also parents, and there is nothing scarier than thinking that our children might be in harm's way.
And the effects of this hoax were certainly felt throughout the community. Deaconess Hospital nearby also went into lockdown for the duration of this event. And the school district wanted to praise the numerous law enforcement agencies that arrived so swiftly to this scene as they navigated through this situation. Reporting at Lewis Clark High School tonight, I'm Jordan Smith for News Now.